Hello my friends, this is the last part and part number 2 of this couple of videos regarding the levels BST plugin from the company Master in the Mix. This awesome tool that allows you to detect possible problems in your mixes and masters also gives you very accurate possible solutions to solve these problems. In the previous video, I'm gonna leave around here the link for that, also on the video description and first comment. I showed you how to get it for free on the company Plugin Boutique in the purchase of any product, and I also showed you a couple of examples of a pretty cheap plugins that you can purchase and finally get levels that normally costs 49 euros. For this month of April, it's free in any purchase. In this video, my friends, I wanna show you how I solved a problem that I found on a master that I was doing. So we're gonna go over that. I'm gonna walk you through the steps that I followed and all. Down below, I'm gonna leave you the huge deals and discounts as well on some of the tools that I found that can get you levels plugin. My name is Amner Hunter from amnerhunter.com, the place where you can get tons of free resources, content, and tools for music production and guitar. Thank you very much for being here and welcome. Before we dive into the video, my friends, I would like to invite you to my website, unwanted.com, where I have some freebies for you. I have a couple of PDF ebooks. I have some tools such as presets of some plugins, a super package of guitar impulses, and finally, make sure to check out my blog, which I'm updating weekly with tons of free content. Let's get to the content of this video. I'm gonna just put play on the track on some of the busiest part of the song, with a lot of elements working together. Let's go to the main window here. I'm gonna press play and I'm gonna choose the Spotify preset. I wanna show you how to fix things in case that something is going on.
The turning point is now. We watch the sirens fall. When the sun starts to rain.
Very quickly we see that these two modules turns to red. If you put the mouse over here, it will let you know what's going on. It says preset Spotify true peak preset -1 and actual -0.2. This is correct. As you see here, my master is peaking at -0.2. That's because I have here on the limiter set the ceiling, right, to -0.20. Here it's telling me that for this preset, I need to put my limiter on true peak at -1, the ceiling. So I can go ahead and do that very quickly here on my limiter. So I'm gonna do that very quickly here. I'm gonna put -1. Let's check out now if this module is green. It's still detecting some peaks. Actually, it says that it's a -0.9. So as we see here, sometimes meters can trick us. This can cause issues later on. Cubase is telling me that it's in -1.0. I have it here in -1.0, but still levels is telling me that it's in -0.9. Maybe it has to do with the oversampling of the plugin. I'm gonna trust on this one on levels, right? So I'm just gonna put -1.1 here, and let's see if now it detects the true peak at -1. Still detecting some peaks above the ceiling. This plugin doesn't allow oversampling. For instance, the limiter from FabFilter does have oversampling, and other limiters have the oversampling option. That means that they process better the signal and they are gonna detect in more quality the true peaks. This is a free plugin and doesn't have that option. I'm gonna keep lowering the ceiling. I'm gonna put -1.2 here to see if that works now.
The sun starts to rain.
Now the module is in green, so it means that everything is fine here. It's detecting that true peak at -1.1 decibels. That's a good thing. Now it means that in Spotify, this song will not get some possible digital distortion. So now let's check out this module, LUFS. Actually, the short-term LUFS is good. The other one is in red. So that's the one that we need to check out here. Here it says short-term LUFS preset -8. And my song is in -8.1. You have some info there that says your song might be overcompressed, negatively affecting the quality of the sound. As for the integrated LUFS, it says -12 LUFS, and my song is actually in -8.9 LUFS. These days we don't need to make the songs very loud with limiting, because streaming platforms, they have a thing called normalization, where loud tracks will be turned down a few dBs, so this is actually better for the song. If we lower the LUFS, meaning the average loudness of the song, it means that the song will be more dynamic and actually will sound more musical, less tiring to the ear. Here it means that my song is getting overcompressed, so I need to put the threshold down. Let's just do that here in real time, and let's see if that makes any changes here on levels. You will see here the gain reduction of the limiter, so I'm gonna start to pull down the threshold. As you see here, by lowering the threshold a little bit, we solve this issue here. We do not have a highly overcompressed track anymore. Very useful. So now everything is in green here. Let me show you the other modules here. As we see here, for this preset of Spotify, the dynamic range should be in 5. It says that the actual dynamic range of my song is 10.3. So it's in a good number, it's in green. Now let's check out the bass space. For this we have to mute the kick and bass. So let's just find the bass here. I'm gonna mute it, and here it's the group of the kick. So let's check it out. As we see here, it's all in green. In case that the guitar has some excess on the low end, it will peak here, and it will tell you like the range that your low end is being too much. In this case, the low end on all of the instruments are giving space to the kick drum and bass for that low end to be full and respected by the other instruments. Case that it gives you a red number here, you can see exactly which frequency it's giving you some problems, and you can go there with equalization or something to cut a little bit. Let's check out now the loudness range. Let's put back the kick drum and the bass guitar. As we see here, the preset allows you for a 3 loudness unit. This song actually has a 7.0, so we are good. Let's check out here the stereo. The stereo is pretty well balanced. The volumes of left and right, and also on the center. If you see here, these meters gravitate towards here, so it means that everything is good. And let's check out now the filter to see what's going on with the different ranges. This is very interesting because the low end part of the mix, meaning the kick drum and the bass guitar, need to be right in the middle. If we have some issues there, if the kick drum is eating up some space on the sides, that's not a good thing. With this filter, we can check out what's actually happening in the low end. Let's put it again. You will see that the low end, meaning from 90 Hz and below, is right here in the middle. It's not spreading all over the stereo spectrum. This way you can check if you have some issues on this module. You can go ahead and correct this thing, just putting the kick in mono or the bass guitar. Also with some mid-side processing, you can separate more the sides from the center. Here we can check out some other parts of our mixes. For instance, let's check out what's going on in the middle of the mix. Let's check out what's going on the sides. The guitars, the overheads, some vocals there. On the center, it's the lead vocal, the kick drum, snare. Let's check out the left side. This button very useful to put the mix in mono. I suggest you to create a good mix in mono where everything is audible in mono. If we can hear everything clearly on a mono mix, when you turn it back to stereo, it will be a great mix. If you can hear with clarity what's going on, if you can hear the kick drum, the snare, the guitars, the vocals in mono well, it means that you're probably doing a good job. Now that we have everything in green here, we can now go ahead and export the song, and I feel more confident that what I'm doing is okay and this song is ready to be exported, uploaded to Spotify. We can go ahead and check out other presets such as YouTube, SoundCloud, Apple Music for CD, right? So very interesting stuff, my friends. Levels that you can get for free in the purchase of very, very affordable and cheap stuff at Plugin Boutique. Let me know down below in the comments what you think about this plugin, about the functionalities and some of the problems that it can help us solve in our mixings and mastering. Let me know your opinion about this. I hope that you find this content useful, my friends. Before you go, I would like to invite you to my website, amnorhunter.com, where I have some cool freebies and resources for you. A couple of PDF ebooks that I have here for free, one for music producers, the other one for guitar players. I have a set of tools such as presets of some plugins, also a super package of guitar impulses totally free. Make sure to check out my blog, which I'm updating weekly with tons of free content. Thank you very much for watching the video, my friends. I appreciate it very much. I'll see you on the next one, alright? Take care.